Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I welcome you to our course Understand Quran and Salah, the easy way. In this lesson number 11, we will study Suratul Falaq and learn some grammar and some tips. Let us start with Suratul Falaq. By the way, by the end of this lesson, we will have covered 64 words which occur in the Quran 29,131 times. Please note that just watching the lesson is not enough. You should download the lessons, practice, revise, and do the practice with family, and inshallah you will learn. I am showing you the method. The method is absolutely simple. The only thing that is left is practice. Okay? Suratul Falaq is an excellent surah. In fact, the Prophet ﷺ has described that these surahs are excellent, in many hadiths, and they give us protection. Basically, they give us protection. These are wonderful formulas given to us for protection. And I would say, who among us does not want to be safe? Who among us does not want to be safe? All of us want to be safe. So let us follow these surahs after every salah, after salam, recite this surah, as we'll talk about it later on. So let us start the surah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. Qul means say. Qul means say. A'udhu, we covered that. A'udhu billah, I take refuge in Allah. So a'udhu means I take refuge. Billahi, in Allah. Bi rabbi, in the Rabb, or in the Lord. I seek protection in the Lord. Al-falaq. Al-falaq is daybreak. Al-falaq is daybreak. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. Say, I take refuge, I seek refuge in the daybreak, in the Lord of the daybreak. That means in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here a special attribute of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioned, that Rabbil Falaq, the Lord of the daybreak. Just imagine, as I said, explode your imagination and feelings, and then inshallah it will be easy to interact with the Quran, and interesting and useful and purposeful to interact with the Quran. Imagine the size of this earth, a huge ball of 12,000 kilometers rotating. How does the day come? The whole earth has to rotate. And then imagine the sun, millions of kilometers away from us, with huge, burning flames on the surface of it. And those flames and the rotation of the earth and the protection of the earth from the harmful rays, all of these arrangements, and the rotation of the earth around its axis, around the sun, and so on. He is the Lord of the daybreak, who brings the light. And evil is like darkness, and protection is like light. So we are seeking the protection of Allah, who brings the light, who brings the daybreak. So let us practice the translation. Qul means say. A'udhu, I seek refuge. Bi Rabbi, in the Lord. Al-Falaq, of the daybreak. Okay? Qul a'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the daybreak. Min sharri ma khalaq. Min means from. Min means from. Shar is evil. From the evil. From the evil. Min shar, from the evil. And you know the meaning of min. From a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I take refuge in Allah from. So min shar, from the evil. And you should know the difference between min and man. A simple, change of vowel changes the meaning completely. First of all, let us take man. Man rabbuka. Min is from. Man is who? Man rabbuka is the first question in the grave. After we are buried, the first question that angels will ask us is Man rabbuka. Who is your Rabb? And the second question is Ma dinuka. What is your religion? So man means who. Min is from. Man is who. And ma dinuk, ma is what? Which will come in the next verse. So man is who. Min sharri, from the evil. Shar has two meanings, evil and the suffering also. Direct or cause of suffering. For example, the evil actions may appear to be good, but ultimately they will lead to huge suffering. So, suffering or cause of suffering and evils. Shar. Min sharri, from the evil, and suffering means even pains and hurt, everything. Physical pain or any other pain. Min sharri, from the evil. Ma is what? We just have learned what? Ma dinuk. By the way, ma has two meanings. First meaning, common meaning, is not. And in Arab world, generally people know two sentences, fi and ma fi. Fi means yes, in there. Fi means in, it means in there. Ma fi means it's not in there. Ma means not. This is the first meaning. Ma means not. And the second meaning is what? Okay, ma dinu. So here we are saying, ma dinuka min sharri ma khalaq, from the evil of what or that which he created. From the evil of what he created or from the evil of that which he created. Khalaqa means he created. Khalaqa, he created. Note the point here, very, very, very important. From the evil of that which he created. We don't say from the evil that he created. No. From the evil of that which he created. Meaning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created everything with a purpose. For example, take the example of humans. Allah created them for good things, for worshipping Him. But sometimes these humans, cause harm to you, cause, pain to you. And we are taking protection of Allah from such evils. The evil of creatures. Okay, shar of creatures. So, let us practice. Min, from, shar, ma, khalaqa, he created. Again, min, from, shar, ma, khalaqa. Min sharri ma khalaq, from the evil of that which he created. From the evil of what he created. You see, min sharri ma khalaq, what he created covers everything. Allah is creator, rest is creature. So we are seeking protection from the creature, the evil of creatures. It covers everything. But three things are specially mentioned. That is, وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ. Ghasiq is darkness. Remember, ghasiq is darkness. Naffathat is those who blow, meaning magicians. And hasid is the one who envies or jealous. There is a common in these three things, a common factor. We don't know what is happening in all of these cases. For example, in the night, you are sleeping, or even if you're walking in darkness, you don't know if somebody is attacking. If you're sleeping, of course you're dead. You don't know what is going to happen around you, what is happening around you. Only Allah can protect. And magic, you don't know if somebody is doing magic against you or on you. Hasid, jealous, even if he's sitting in front of you, you don't know if he's burning with envy. Only Allah can protect. So let us start with these verses. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. وَمِن شَرْ is very clear. What means? And, min, from, shar, evil. وَمِن شَرْ, and from the evil of غَاسِق. غَاسِق is darkness. Okay? غَاسِق is darkness. غَاسِق is darkness. غَاسِق is darkness. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. إِذْ and إِذَا, both mean when. You remember إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ, when the help of Allah. So إِذْ means when, إِذَا means when. إِذَا وَقَبْ, when it becomes intense. Okay? إِذَا وَقَبْ, when it becomes intense. Night is something that occurs after every 12 hours. Every 12 hours we face it. At the night time, work finishes, almost no work. So empty mind is devil's workshop. And modern evils are there more in the night. TV, movies, and bad things. And even attacks are easier in the nights. So we are seeking protection of Allah in the nights. Can you repeat? Can you translate? وَمِن شَرْ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. And from the evil of darkness when it becomes intense. The deeper you go into the night, the later you go, the evil may spread more. وَمِن شَرٍّ, and by the way, for modern youth, I would say the evil of night is also to wake up, stay awake in the night. The sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ is to sleep after Isha. And really, this is a big problem. We should sleep and get up for Fajr and stay awake after Fajr. Not wake up in the night, because those who stay awake are exposed to more evils. And we are taking that protection from Allah's protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ وَمِن شَرِّ, you know it, and from the evil of naffathat. Naffatha is the one who blows. Naffathat, those who blow. Even to say naffathat, you have to blow. Okay, just remember. Naffathat. So the meaning of naffathat is those who blow, meaning the magicians. Fil uqad, aqd is not. Okay, aqd is not. Even we say for marriage contract aqd, nuptial knot. And uqda is also knot, and plural is uqad. Okay, the knots, meaning the magicians. And there is another magician, another person who does that in every night. According to hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, shaitan in the beginning of night sits on the back of our head and ties 3 knots and says, sleep, you have a long night. And when we get up for Fajr, make wudu and go to Salah, all the knots are opened. So this thing is happening every night. I'm just giving the message of the hadith. So وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. Can you translate? وَمِن شَرِّ, and from the evil of naffathat, of those who blow. Fil uqad, in the knots. And we have this general problem in our families, we are scared of some people that they may do magic. Take this protection given by the Prophet given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ. And from the evil of hasid. Hasid is the one who envies. Hasad is to, if you get, hasad is to wish that somebody has something, he loses that thing and it comes to me. This is hasad, and it is haram. And hasid is someone who may harm you. إِذَا hasad, when he envies, he may damage you, your reputation, your property. So we are taking Allah's protection. The best formula, وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدٍ, and from the evil of envier when he envies. The best way to bring this surah into our life is to follow the sunnah. After every salam of fard salah, after every salah, we should recite this surah and get protection of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And 3 times after Maghrib and 3 times after Fajr. Brothers and sisters, let's take a break, and inshallah we'll be there after the break with grammar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Welcome back after the break. Inshallah, we will continue in this 11th lesson and do some grammar. Please use TPI, Total Physical Interaction, which is when we ask you to practice, repeat after us, and also use your hand to show what you mean. And we'll tell you how to do that. And inshallah, it will be very useful and effective in learning. Please note that the kinds of word we speak, read, write, or listen to are classified as of 3 types in Arabic language. First is ism, noun, representing names and attributes. Fi'l, verb, which tells us about an action. And letters, which join nouns and verbs. We are working on verb. We are learning different types of verbs in Arabic language. So far, we have learned past tense, present tense, imperative, and negative. And also, in Arabic language, you must have noted by now, or you must have remembered or memorized by now, that Arabic words, especially the verbs, are made of 3 root letters, like fa'ala, fataha, nasara, daraba, and so on. And also, Arabic language has 2 tenses, fi'l madi, which is done, and fi'l mudari', which is not done yet, meaning which is being done or will be done. And we have learned these fi'l madi and fi'l mudari' in our previous lessons. So let us practice it for a while so that we revise it and then continue and build upon it. So can you please repeat after me? Fa'ala, he did.
Fa'ala, he did.
Fa'alu, they did.
Fa'alu, they did.
Fa'alta, you did.
Fa'alta, you did.
Fa'altum, you all did.
Fa'altum, you all did.
Fa'altu, I did.
Fa'altu, I did.
Fa'alna, we did.
Fa'alna, we did.
Yaf'alu, he does.
Yaf'alu, he does.
Yaf'aluna, they do.
Yaf'aluna, they do.
Taf'alu, you do.
Taf'alu, you do.
Taf'aluna, you all do.
Taf'alu, you all do.
Af'alu, I do.
Af'alu, I do.
Naf'alu, we do.
Naf'alu, we do.
I have told you earlier that yaf'alu is he does or he will do. Yaf'aluna, they do or they will do. Taf'alu, you do or you will do. Taf'aluna, you all do or you will do. Af'alu, I do or I will do. Naf'alu, we do or we will do. Fi'l mudari is imperfect, I told you, which is being done or will be done, not done yet. We also have learned imperative and negative, or imperative and prohibitive. Okay, so please repeat after me. If'al, do.
If'al, do.
If'alu, do.
If'alu, do.
La taf'al, don't do.
La taf'al, don't do.
La taf'alu, don't do.
La taf'alu, don't do.
So that table is so far has been covered, with different this past tense or fi'l madi, fi'l mudari, imperative and negative. In this class, we will learn fa'il, maf'ul and fi'l. This is called active participle, passive participle and verbal noun. But instead of terminology, let us focus on what they mean. Fa'il is the one who does, and our TPI action is like that of giving. The one who gives is the one really who does. Only the one who does can give. So fa'il is the one who does. Maf'ul is the one who is affected. In English we have to have such a long sentence to translate maf'ul. The maf'ul is the one who is affected, and fi'l is to do, act of doing. Okay, so please repeat after me. Fa'il, the one who does.
Fa'il, the one who does.
And show it with your one finger. You don't have to do like that. Just one finger, as if you are giving a coin to someone. Fa'il, the one who does.
Fa'il, the one who does.
Maf'ul, the one who is affected.
Maf'ul, the one who is affected.
The one who is receiving is being affected. So this is the action for maf'ul, the one who is affected. And fi'l is to do.
Fi'l is to do.
You see, I'm showing it with an action, with a closed fist. To do. Or an act of doing. Again, fa'il, the one who does.
Fa'il, the one who does.
Maf'ul, the one who is affected.
Maf'ul, the one who is affected.
Fi'l, to do.
Fi'l, to do.
Again, fa'il, the one who does.
Fa'il, the one who does.
Maf'ul, the one who is affected.
The one who is affected.
Fi'l, to do.
Fi'l, to do.
Can you translate with actions, please? Fa'il, the one who does. Maf'ul, the one who is affected. Fi'l, to do. Fa'il, the one who does. Maf'ul,
The one who is affected.
fi'l, to do. Now let's just repeat in Arabic. You know already what they mean. Fa'il,
Fa'il,
the one. Maf'ul,
maf'ul,
fi'l.
fi'l.
Fa'il,
Fa'il,
maf'ul,
maf'ul,
fi'l.
fi'l.
Fa'il,
Fa'il,
maf'ul,
maf'ul,
fi'l.
fi'l.
And also you have learned in almost the second class how to make plurals of different words. For example, the plural of Muslim is Muslimun or Muslimin. So following the same rule, we can make plural of fa'il. Plural of fa'il will be fa'ilun or fa'ilin. And our TPA action is if there are fa'il, many fa'il are there, then we just show it with a just slight movement like that. Fa'ilun, okay, or fa'ilin. Similarly, plural of maf'ul is maf'ulun or maf'ulin. So this is maf'ul, and if there are many maf'uls, then you just show it with a slight movement of your hand. Don't drag it too much, just slight movement. So fa'ilun, maf'ulun. Okay. Also, we have the feminine gender to learn. In feminine gender, we will just learn singular feminine. Okay, singular feminine. Huwa fa'ala, hiya fa'alat. Huwa fa'ala, he did. Hiya fa'alat, she did. Huwa yaf'alu, he does. Hiya taf'alu, she does. We will be learning other forms in our second course. in the first course we'll be learning just these two forms because they occur very many times in the Quran, and that's why we are learning these forms. So please repeat after me. Huwa fa'ala, he does. Hiya fa'alat, she does. Sorry. Huwa fa'ala, he did. Hiya fa'alat, she did. Huwa yaf'alu, he does. Hiya taf'alu, she does. Now all you have to do is, I will say huwa fa'ala hiya, you will say fa'alat. You will just answer fa'alat. And huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. Some sisters' names are Nighat, Nuzhat. So I say Nuzhat fa'alat, Nighat fa'alat. Okay, just to remember. So huwa fa'ala hiya fa'alat. Huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. By the way, anta taf'alu and hiya taf'alu, for both of them, anta taf'alu, you do, and hiya taf'alu, she does. For both of these forms, for both of these cases, the same word is used. And only the context tells us who is doing it. Is it you or is that she? So, huwa fa'ala hiya fa'alat. Huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. Let's do it 3 times. Huwa fa'ala hiya fa'alat. Huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. Huwa fa'ala hiya fa'alat. Huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. Last time. Huwa fa'ala hiya fa'alat. Huwa yaf'alu hiya taf'alu. MashaAllah. So with that we complete the table. This table is extremely important. The forms that we have learned, in fact with TPI, are so many. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. If you take a list of 21 words and keep memorizing, even after 1 week, perhaps you will be confused and you will be mixing one with the other. But with TPI, mashallah, you will keep each form in its place. And you will learn it without feeling the burden of 21 words. So let us do it once, okay? Repeat after me with love. Just once. فَعَلَ فَعَلُوا فَعَلْتَ فَعَلْتُمْ فَعَلْتُ فَعَلْنَا يَفْعَلُوا يَفْعَلُونَ High level voice, high level hand. تَفْعَلُوا تَفْعَلُونَ أَفْعَلُوا نَفْعَلُوا إِفْعَلْ إِفْعَلُوا It should be if'al there. لَا تَفْعَلْ لَا تَفْعَلُوا فاعل مفعول فعل. هو فعل هي فعلت. هو يفعل هي تفعل. MashaAllah. We have some time, so let us repeat once more. فعل فعلوا فعلت فعلتم فعلت فعلنا يفعل يفعلون تفعل تفعلون أفعل نفعل افعل افعلوا لا تفعل لا تفعلوا فاعل مفعول فعل. هو فعل هي فعلت. هو يفعل هي تفعل. MashaAllah. In motivational tip, I have a hadith which talks about virtues of knowledge. The Prophet ﷺ says, من سلك طريقا يبتغي فيه علما سهل الله له طريقا إلى الجنة. Meaning, whoever, rough meaning is, whoever walks on the path of knowledge or seeking knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes the path to paradise easy for him. وَإِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ لَتَضَعُ أَجْنِحَتَهَا لِطَالِبِ الْعِلْمِ رِضًا بِمَا يَصْنَعُ. Meaning, indeed the angels lower their wings for the student, pleased, because they're pleased with what he is doing. The most important thing here, the Prophet, the glad tidings that the Prophet ﷺ has given us is that for a student, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes the paths to paradise easy for him. Who among us does not want it? All of us want the path to paradise to be easy for us. And the way to do that is to learn, to seek knowledge, And the most important book of knowledge is Al-Quran. The most important. So for this book, we have mentioned that we will do 7 homeworks, all of them are very simple homeworks. 2 on recitation. At least 5 minutes when you are at home or in the masjid, recite from the Quran. Okay? For 5 minutes at least. We'll have a target of 25 minutes, but at least in the beginning start reciting it 5 minutes. And from for 5 minutes from your memory, as you're walking to the masjid, coming back, and so on. And spend 10 minutes studying the notebook. You can download all the notebooks and do the homeworks. Try to practice these forms. Spend some time, 10 minutes or 5 minutes every day, learning Arabic, learning the language, learning how to understand the Salah, and inshallah learning how to understand the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make the path to paradise easy for us, inshallah. We'll talk more, inshallah, in the following lessons. So far, in 11 lessons, alhamdulillah, we have learned 64 words which come in the Quran 29,131 times. We'll see you later, inshallah, in future lessons. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanak Allahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.